It's good to see you, everybody. This is Oscar. Just wanted to get on here this morning and just share with you the importance of quality time. Quality time and spending time with our families and with our children or our spouse is one of the most important things we can do for one another. It's healing. It helps us to build our relationships, to strengthen them, and help them get to where it needs to go. You ever recognize sometimes that your kids stay away from you? They're not coming and being around you. As a matter of fact, when you ask them to come around, they kind of just do their own thing. Well, I wanted to get on here and just say part of that is because we have this thing about us as parents where we want to force our time on our kids, like when it's convenient for us. I wanted to get on here and say, you know, every time you catch somebody off guard by doing something they don't expect, you're going to find that you're going to get more results that are going to work in yours and in their favor by catching them off guard, right? Showing up when your kid has no idea that you're going to show up. Doing something for your wife when she has no idea that you were planning to do something for her. Now, this is not something I'm totally good at. It's something that I'm working on, right? But I wanted to get on here and share this morning that, you know, just last week, I show up and I pick up my wife, and I had the popcorn thing that we have and a couple cups, and I took her to the movie right after school. She's a teacher. She looks at me, she goes, wow, well, what are we going to the movie for? I go, I know you've wanted to see this movie, and I wanted to make sure to make time to do that. She looked at me, she goes, wow, that's so cool, honey. Thank you for thinking about that. Now, I'm not that kind of guy, I'm being honest with you. I'm not the kind of guy that always does things like that, but I am the kind of guy that will catch you off guard if you're not paying attention. Now, I do those things with my kids too. Every now and then, my kids will be in bed and I'll go crawl in bed with them. Now, look at me. I'm this big old giant guy, right? And I crawl in bed with one of my boys. I got a son who's 20, and I crawl in his bed with him. He's got like a queen size bed, so it's not all that small. But when I get in there and he and I are talking and he looks at me and goes, Dad, what's up? I go, just wanted to come in and lie down. Just remember what it was like when I used to lie down with you when you were little. And he goes, that's funny, Dad. And he and I will just have a conversation. And what we're doing is spending quality time. I have a set of twin boys who are both 18, and I do that with them. But here's what's cool. They catch me off guard quite often when they crawl in my bed with me and my wife and just start talking stories. What I wanted to get on and say that's important for you to hear is that quality time where your kids know that they can crawl in bed with you, the most vulnerable, the most private place in your life as a married couple. They can crawl in bed with you as an 18 or 20-year-old to share stories with you about what's happening in their lives. Are we still doing those kinds of things? If it was good enough to do that when they were just tiny, I can promise you it's still good enough to do that as they get older. So I just wanted to share. Take the time to spend time. Take the time to get to know your wife and spend time with her all over again. Catch her off guard. Catch your kids off guard and do something special. And when I say special, I don't mean money. I mean time. Spend your time with them. All right? Peace out, everybody. Thank you.